Hey guys, this is AT, and I'm going to do a review on Battle of the Immortals, which is a pretty awesome game. And I already filled out all my codes and things over here that I have to. The first class that I'd like to tell you about is Berserkers. They deal with strength and pretty much everything over here. You can read that. And also the champions, they deal with vitality and are sort of like tankers. And the Slayers, they have a lot of dexterity, and they're sort of like the people that avoid a lot of attacks and attack really fast and run around. Then there's Maguses, which use lots of different elements to deal high damage and use intellect. Then after that, there's the Heretics. Those are spirit like energy people, and you have to power up spirit, and they can heal and revive other people. I personally like strength, so I'm going to start off as a berserker, and we'll see where it takes us. Okay, so here I am in this little place, and the thing about this game is you always want to make sure you do all the quests, and so I'm going to start the first quest right now. It sort of tells you what to do as like a little tutorial, so that's pretty helpful. And so another thing I like about this game is because you can catch almost every single bad guy as your pet, and every single mob. And so I'm walking around a little bit here. If you scroll the mouse, you can zoom into your guy and see that the graphics of this game aren't bad. And so yeah. Okay, time to start this off, and I'm gonna talk to the guy with the exclamation mark on his head to begin my first quest. And so the prologue is what I'm doing right now. And so this quest will get me boots, and you can just click here to go to the giant scorpions, and you can like click around the map to go around. And so yeah, this guy, for example, is another person's pet, and it's also one of the bad guys. There's one thing that I think kind of breaks the game here, and I'm going to show you it right now. Okay, so I'm going to gather up all these scorpions, make them follow me around, and then use my XP move. See, the XP moves are really strong, and so in the beginning of the game it kind of breaks the game over there. But I also have other skills that you can unlock by levels. And so now I just did my skill on this little scorpion, and I'm going to go back to the person to finish my quest. Make sure that you always do all the quests, because you get a lot of XP and things like that. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start the next quest. And for this quest, I have to go get some artifacts. Notice how it does not give me a place to go. I used to think that you have to look for it, but really, you just click on here and go to the artifact like that, and it'll go ahead and lead you to it. Makes the game a lot easier. And so there's some scorpions following me, and I'll go ahead and deal with those once they come close to you with my XP move. Yeah, so that kind of breaks the game in the beginning, but then later on it gets better. Also, they have many mounts in this game, and mounts are mainly just for travel, but I'm not sure yet, but I think you can fight on them, but then again, I kinda doubt it. So I'm just gonna continue on playing this until I get to a quest that teaches you how to catch pets, and yeah. Okay, so now I have to go recover more things, but I have to kill these sand golems over here. See, the monsters with the red icons, the red names, they will attack you. They're aggressive monsters. The ones with yellow names, they won't attack you necessarily until you attack them first. So I'm gonna gather Necron classics from destroying illusion sand golems and picking up the loot that they drop. the way that you fight in this game is actually pretty cool too. Because notice when I do the skill, see, it's pretty awesome. And I stunned the guy that I'm fighting with it. And of course I can always just do my EXP move to kill them. And so the player base of this game, I think it's pretty big, but this is a relatively new game. Not that new, because it was in beta a little while ago. And so I'm just doing this review kind of late. Most of you probably have already played it, if you do follow MMORPGs and things like that. And so, in the beginning, every 10 minutes, you receive different gifts, and along with that. So, I just have to stand next to this for, I guess, 10 seconds, and I'll finish the quest. And so, there we go. In the beginning, quests give you a lot of XP. As you can see, I'm already level 6. But the bag, there's one thing that kind of sucks, because you have to pay for bag space, except for every 30 levels, you get, every 20 levels you get 5 more bag space. Yeah. And so, yeah. I'm just going to go up and open these beginner packs to get a new weapon. And weapons have levels in this game, so that's pretty cool. And daily blessings and equipped armors that they give me. And so now I have dual swords, and that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the char screen. I'm a berserker, and I basically only have double axes right now. And you could choose to take off your gear and wear your normal clothes, or leave on your gear. And so I'm gonna continue doing some quests over here to show you how the gameplay is when you're fighting with axes, double axes. This game does kind of remind me of Diablo 2, and on the forums they say that it is a lot like Diablo 2. So if you ever play Diablo 2, then you might like this game. And I'm doing a quest that teaches me how to catch a pet, and I'm going to show you how to catch a pet. So, when you're fighting monsters, notice how there's this beacon over here. That's the sizable tag, and it tells you that you can obtain a pet by when you're fighting this. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to kill these, and if I'm lucky, I'm going to get a pet. So I wasn't lucky over there. Gonna do my, and then see, now there's a catchable sandstorm foxhound. I click on it, and then after a little while, I should be able to catch it. And so now to look at, I can summon the pet, and power up its stats, feed it, and mounts are also different. You can fortify them with gems, and yeah. And so now that I have this sandstorm foxhound running around with me, it basically just follows me around, and I can use it to help me attack, like, yeah. And then my pet gets levels, and I can power up points. I like my pets to be more attack, so I'll power up strength for it. And then I get more quests, and the game basically goes on and on like this. And so I hope you enjoyed this review, and maybe it'll teach you a little bit about the game, and you should try it out. I'll put the link of the game in the description below. And thanks for watching, and there we go.